here from Planner with a Praise. If you're here for the first time, welcome. If you've been here before, welcome back, and I hope you'll subscribe to my channel. So it is Friday, and I am sitting here getting ready to record in my weekly expense tracker for all the money that we have spent over the last 7 days. So to prepare for today, I have a highlighter. I have an erasable ink pen. I do have some scrap paper, which you cannot see on camera. And then also I went ahead and I printed out my transactions from my bank for all the activity and all the spending that we did from July 4th up to today. So it is evening time, so I feel pretty confident that we're not doing any more spending today. So so we're gonna go ahead and get started. If you haven't watched any of my videos before, this is my financial planner. I've been using it all of 2020, and I'm thinking maybe by the end of this year, maybe sooner, you'll see something totally different. I plan on definitely changing this cover here. But anyway, that's not what I'm here for. So just a quick background before we get started. Let me just introduce you to my expense tracker, just so you know what's going on as we go forward. So I only use one page to track our weekly expenses, and it works very, very well for our family. We track our expenses very, very loosely because we are debt free. And it took us 3+ years to get to this point. So we learned a lot of habits in the process. And so now today, we don't have to itemize like we used to, but we do definitely keep track of what we are spending. And that's what this page allows us to do. So we have four categories for monies that are spent during the week. And then we have four categories which represent our spending. So right now we're going to just go ahead and concentrate on the top. You see the red dots here indicate the week date ending. So last Friday was the 3rd, today is the 10th, next Friday is the 17th, and so on. So we are concentrating on today, which is the 10th. I do have my scrap paper, and then I have my printout from my bank sitting here off camera. And I'm just going to write down my expenses on my scrap paper. And while I'm doing that, I'm going to do my best to categorize them. So off camera, and I'm looking so far at July 5th. That is our first expense for the week. It's from Target, and it's $16.68. So that would go under groceries, which here is food, $16.68. Then our next spending is from Home Depot. I will put that under other because I'm sure that it was something that we did not plan to spend. So that was $7.47. I have a fast food expense for $5.95. That goes under restaurant. That was for $5.95. Then I see an Amazon gift card that we purchased for a birthday. Again, totally unplanned. So that's going to go under other. That's $25. Okay. Then we have what's here. Oh, okay. So we're just now closing out our 2019 tax returns, and I use a software for that. It was $15 for that software. That was definitely planned. Record that under monthly goals. So I'm just going to make a note here off camera so I know to record it at the end. Okay, then moving right along, guys, and we don't do a lot of spending. So already we are looking at July 8th. I'm already on July 8th. Here is a Dollar Tree expense for $6.52. That is going under other. That's $6.52. I have two fast food expenses. One is $29.48. $29.48, and the other one is $6.94. That is our weekly Carvel. We eat a lot of ice cream around here. So after that, let's see, I see two more restaurant expenses. It's summertime, so that's definitely not uncommon for us to have, an increased budget in our fast food spending. So it's $17.69 for one, and the other one is $6.40. And that was when my husband went solo to get ice cream. Okay, and then I have one gas expense for $6.23. $6.23. So does it cost $6.23 to fill up a tank? No. My husband rides a motorcycle, and for those of you who are riders, you know that, their tank is small, so it doesn't take a lot of gas. And I am at home right now, so I'm not moving around as if I were going to work. So our gas bill is pretty low right now. So that is my weekly expenses. So I'm going to go ahead and tally them up by category. And then after that, we're going to go down and record our savings. So my calculator was so nice to break on me today. So I'm using my calculator on my phone, which is not a big deal because I do that often anyway. So I'm going to go ahead and calculate gas first. Gas was 16.68 plus the $6.23, which is $22.91. $22.91. That's what we paid for gas for the week. So I have to backtrack because when I was recording on my scrap, I accidentally put my gas and my groceries in the same category. Groceries is actually $16.68. And my gas is $6.23. So let me go ahead and record that properly. Gas is $6.23. And I have to get a new pen because that gave out on me too. And I love my erasable ink pens. Okay, so I'm back on track. Gas, $6.23 for the week. Groceries, $16.68 for the week. $16.68. Then we have restaurant and entertainment, which looks like our biggest thing going on this week. So we've got $5.95 plus $29.48. $6.94, $17.69, and $6.40. So our restaurant and entertainment for the week is $66.46. Okay. Then our unplanned and other was $6.52. $7.47 and $25 for that birthday gift card. So it was $38.99. Okay, and then I think we are done. So we did our gas, $6.23. The groceries was $16.68. Restaurant and entertainment was $66.46, and our unplanned expenses was $38.99. So now I need to record our savings. So each week we add $60 into our emergency fund. And then we are in the process of doing a money challenge where each week we put a set amount of money into a jar or whatever. If you want to know more about the money challenge and how it works, comment below. So last week it was $54 we put in. This week it is $56. Okay. And then we also each week put a set amount of money away for anticipated taxes that we will have to pay each tax season. And that amount is 131.30. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to add up each category just for the week that we had expenses. So just for the week that ended today, I'm going to go ahead and add up all of that. Okay, so we've got 6.23 plus 16.68 plus 66.46, 38.99, 60, 56, and 131.3 equals. So our expenses this week was only $375.66. All right, so now if you notice, we did not put any money into the money market yet, and that is because this amount varies and it's based on the outstanding balance left in our checking account at the end of every Friday. So we started out today, and I didn't tell you, kind of on purpose because I was waiting to get to this point. So today's balance in our checking account was 76.14. Now what I want to do is I'm going to just go back to my monthly calendar and see what utilities or monthly expenses we paid during that time period. So we're in the week of the 4th through the 10th, and the only one that we had to pay out was $3 to iTunes. So to decide how much money we put into the money market, we look at the outstanding balance that is in our checking account currently, and then we look forward what bills need to be paid for the upcoming week. So I'm going to go ahead and just take a look at my monthly calendar for July for the week of the 11th. In fact, I don't even have, for the week of the 11th. And the only thing that I see that we have to pay out is $50 to Bank of America. So currently we have $2,676.14 in our checking account. The only utility or bill that we have for the new week that starts for us on the 11th is a $50 debt to Bank of America. Okay, and then we never allow our checking account to go below $300, so we always leave $300 in that account. And then the last thing we do is we estimate how much money we need to get through the next 7 days, and I typically keep that at about $300. So what I do now is I add these three things. I add the Bank of America and $600, so that's $650. Okay. Also, what I will typically do is consider any outstanding transactions that did not hit the account yet. Like, say, for example, if there's a check out there and it didn't hit the account yet, I would reserve money for that purpose. But I know already that there's nothing outstanding, because typically what will happen is there's a sidebar when I open up my online banking that will say pending. So there's nothing pending. Everything that is in the account is there without variables, without anything pending, none of that. So we have $650 that we need to leave in our account to allow us to get through the next 7 days. So I take the 26. So I take that 2,600 $76.14, and I minus the $6.50 that we need to leave in the account, and that will tell us how much money we put into the money market. So the money market will this week be a deposit of $2,026.14. So that is how we record our expenses and our savings each week. It's simple. It's a very loose budget. However, we are and continue to be good stewards over our finances. So I hope you liked this video. If you found it useful, please hit the like button. And if you want to see more stuff like this, please hit the subscribe button. This is Charyl from Planner with a Praise saying peace and blessings.